we can use a map in the opacity, and we're going to use a gradient ramp. So click on gradient ramp. Also make your viewport here, your little material swatch, a box, just so we can more accurately see a flat surface. And then in your gradient you want white in the middle, so double click and make that one white. Double click on this one, make it black, and you'll see up in the viewport we now get this white hot spot through the center. You can click a new black one and just bring it up slightly, something like that, and that's going to give us a nice white solid line with a nice soft fall off to invisibility. You can see here that it's actually invisible, and we're going to click and drag that onto our reflector. We can show something like that, and we'll call this reflector material. Now if I just go back to my camera view, hide this. Now I'm just going to bring up my last render and click to clone it. Just pull it over here, and just before we re-render again with our reflector, so I'm just going to grab my reflector. I think it's a little bit back too far. I'm just going to pull it to about here. I want to make sure my lights aren't illuminating that reflector. So if I just go exclude, and at the moment the set is excluded, but also I want the reflector. So if I just type REFL, it should come up with reflector. There it is there, reflector front. Go OK, and just in the material editor make sure that is actually 100% self-illuminated, and it is. Maybe bring it a little bit closer, something like that. Go to our camera view and just see if there's a difference in that render. And it's probably good that this happened, because I can explain what's happening here. Now there's two things we need to correct. One is it shouldn't be visible. You will see in the car render that there is a little bit of subtle difference, but not enough. But it's visible. We can see the reflector in the render, and we don't want that. So if we highlight the reflector and it's selected here, right click, object properties, and visible to camera should not be ticked, and we go OK. The other thing is, because of our angle, I'm just going to pull this off to the side, go to a top view, because of the angle of the camera, and if I select the camera, just go to a wireframe,